continued obsession.
We're friends. Always will be.
Tara Hitchcock with Harkins Theatres, the largest independently owned theater chain in the U.S. We're based in Arizona, just FYI.
Amazing.
Michael, I want to start with you. I wanted to feel sorry for him, but he's very aware of the kind of marriage he is in.
You tend to choose people because they worship you, not because of any actual merit on their part.
But I'm curious, if you are Frederick's friend and you know as much about their marriage as we as audience members know, are you telling him to stick around?
I think he's hook, line, and sinker into this relationship. Regardless of what we see going on, I think he witnesses everything as well. And I think in regards to what they've been through, which the audience was not privy to before they got in there, I think he's content. And I think he's as much a provocateur as the rest of them are, and enjoys watching these events, setting up situations and seeing what's going to happen. I think it's part of what the audience is privy to. But I don't think I could ever persuade Frederick out of this relationship.
You are not entitled.
There's another great scene in the film where you ask Io's character,
What are you saying happened?
He crossed the line.
She says he's crossed the line, and you say, but what exactly did he do? And that to me is where a lot of this, like everyone's line to be crossed is different. Is that the problem that we have, or is that kind of the purpose of a film like this, to get us talking about what are our lines to be crossed? I mean, there are certain things clearly where you hope everyone is in agreement on certain things, but our lines are different, I feel.
Yes. Well, I mean, we're all different. We're coming from different life experiences, and we're coming from different inflection points and sensitivities. And so I think, yes, there should be some universal commonality, but I think that the nuance of what might be more troubling to one person than another, that there's room for that also. And that does instigate the conversation, which is the best bit, is talking about all these kinds of things.
A word that Luca used a lot for Maggie, and I think about a lot for this film, was like displaced. And she's very displaced in her background. She's very displaced internally, and how she chooses to deal with that is quite, can be jarring in moments, because she's just carrying a lot of things.
When did offending someone become the preeminent cardinal sin?
I just love acting so much. I relished stepping into a character that I felt very unfamiliar in certain ways to me, and familiar in other ways to me, and inspiring in certain ways to me. That may be a controversial thing to say, and obviously dark and deeply misguided, and kind of not able to see his own act, which is a phrase. Like all of these characters, I think that what's so exciting about playing these characters is that they're only conscious of so much in themselves, like all of us, and they are not doing the work to find what's unconscious that may be driving them.
I don't feel comfortable having this conversation with you anymore.
Not everything is supposed to make you comfortable.